Hi, my name is Daisy Ho. I am an exercise physiologist and I work for the Health Promotion Service in the South Western Sydney Local Health District. This video will demonstrate an exercise program that you can do at home to improve your strength and balance and reduce your risk of falling. If you haven't exercised in a while or have a health condition, check with your GP first to make sure that these exercises are right for you. Please note that dizziness, chest pain, or a noticeably strong and rapid heartbeat should never occur. If it does, please stop and seek advice from your GP. You may experience some muscle soreness after exercise. This is normal and it will start to go away after 2 days. If the pain becomes more severe, you should consult with your GP. Here are some tips for you while you are doing this exercise program. You do not have to do all of the exercises in one go. You can complete the strength and balance exercises on different days if you wish to make it more manageable. You should start this exercise program by doing a warm-up first. A warm-up can simply be going for a brisk 5 to 10 minute walk. You should repeat each exercise 5 times and then gradually increase the number of repetitions as you get stronger and more confident. Make sure you gradually progress the exercises as you become more familiar with them. If you've practiced them a few times and they no longer feel challenging, it's time to increase the difficulty so that you continue to improve over time. The first set of exercises will work on improving your strength. The exercises increase in difficulty, so you may want to try the first 5 exercises and then try the rest once you feel up for it. You should hold on to support before beginning each exercise, then gradually reduce the support from your hands once you grow stronger and more confident. If the exercises are too challenging, you can make them easier just by doing less repetitions and refraining from holding positions. To make the exercises harder, you can do more repetitions, hold the positions for longer, or try using ankle weights. Knee extension. This exercise works on the muscles in your thighs. Sit upright in a sturdy chair. Slowly lift your right leg up and straighten your knee. Keep your thigh resting on the chair. Gently point your toes to the ceiling until you feel a comfortable stretch at the back of your leg. Hold for 3 seconds. Slowly lower your foot back to the floor. Start with 5 repetitions on the right leg, then change to the left. Sit to stand. This exercise works on the muscles in your thighs and buttocks. Sit forward in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Bring your feet back towards the chair. Bring your shoulders forwards, nose over your toes, and stand up while keeping your knees apart. Stick your bottom out towards the chair and slowly sit down. Repeat 5 times. To make this exercise easier, use a higher chair or use your arms to push off the chair. To make this exercise harder, use a lower chair or place your arms across your chest. heel raises. Stand behind a chair or near the kitchen bench for support. With your knees slightly apart, go up on your toes, lifting your heels off the floor. Hold for 3 seconds. Slowly lower your heels back to the floor. Repeat 5 times. To make this exercise easier, do it in sitting instead of standing. To make this exercise harder, do it while standing on one leg. Knee to chest. This exercise works on the muscles in your hips. Stand behind a chair or near the kitchen bench for support. With feet slightly apart, lift your right knee up towards your chest. Hold for 3 seconds. Slowly lower your leg back to the floor. Start with 5 repetitions on the right leg, then change to the left. To make this exercise easier, march on the spot instead and lift your knees as high as you can tolerate. Or do the exercise in sitting instead. Side leg lift. This exercise works on the muscles in your hips. Stand behind a chair or near the kitchen bench for support. Slowly lift your right leg to the side, keeping your knee straight and your leg in line with your body. Keep your toes pointing forward. Slowly lower your leg back down to the floor. Start with 5 repetitions on the right leg, then change to the left. To make this exercise easier, lift the right leg and tap to the side instead of holding it off the floor. To make this exercise harder, hold the leg out to the side for 1 to 3 seconds. As mentioned earlier, the exercises increase in difficulty, so the following 3 exercises are slightly harder than the first 5. You can attempt to do them as extras once you feel up for it. Remember that you can do less repetitions and refrain from holding the positions if you find the exercises too hard. If the exercises are not challenging enough, you can do more repetitions, hold the positions for longer, or use ankle weights. Squats. This exercise works on the muscles in your thighs and buttocks. Stand near support with a chair behind you. Keep your knees apart and your toes pointing slightly to the side. Squat by sticking your buttocks out as if you're going to sit in a chair. Come halfway down to the chair, then stand up tall. Repeat 5 times. To make this exercise easier, squat down as far as you can tolerate. To make this exercise harder, hold the squatting position for 1 to 3 seconds. Or hold weights with your hands as you squat. You can use dumbbells or water bottles instead. Forward step-ups. This exercise works on the muscles in your thighs, hips and buttocks. Stand in front of a step near support. Place your right foot on the step, then push through it to bring your left foot onto the step. Slowly step down, leading with your left leg. Repeat 5 times, then swap legs. To make this exercise easier, reduce the height of the step if possible. To make this exercise harder, use ankle weights on both legs starting with half a kilo. Sideways step-ups. This exercise works on the muscles in your thighs, hips and buttocks. Stand to the side of a step near support. Place your right foot on the step, then push through it to bring your left foot onto the step. Slowly step down, leading with the left leg. Repeat 5 times, then swap legs. To make this exercise easier, reduce the height of the step if possible. To make this exercise harder, use ankle weights on both legs starting with half a kilo. Now that you've completed the strength exercises, the following set of exercises will work on your balance, which is highly important for preventing falls. The exercises increase in difficulty, so make sure you are safe at all times by starting while holding onto support, like the kitchen bench or a sturdy chair. If the exercises are too challenging, use both of your hands for support and follow the instructions on how to make the exercises more manageable. If the exercises are not challenging enough, reduce the support to fingertip support or no support at all from your hands. Or increase the number of repetitions and follow the instructions on how to make the exercises more challenging. Side stepping. Stand with feet slightly apart facing support. Practice walking sideways to the right. Keep your right leg in line with your body and your toes pointing forwards. Take 5 steps to the right and then 5 steps to the left. To make this exercise easier, take smaller steps or step to the side and back. To make this exercise harder, take larger steps. Tandem standing. Stand with one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching the toes. Hold the position for 5 seconds. Repeat 5 times, then swap legs. To make this exercise easier, stand with your feet in front of each other as close as possible. To make this exercise harder, turn your head slowly to look over your right shoulder, then over your left shoulder. Shift your weight back and forth. Heel-toe rocking. Stand with feet slightly apart. Rock your body forwards and lift your heels off the floor by going up on your toes. Rock your body backwards and lift your toes off the floor while standing on your heels. Repeat 5 times. To make this exercise easier, have your feet wider apart. To make this exercise harder, have your feet closer together. Tandem walking. Stand with one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching the toes. Walk heel-toe for 5 steps. To make this exercise easier, walk with your feet in front of each other and as close as possible. To make this exercise harder, look over your right shoulder, then over your left shoulder. Walk heel-toe backwards. As mentioned earlier, the balance exercises increase in difficulty. Remember to hold on to support at the beginning of each exercise, then gradually reduce support to fingertip support, then to no support as you become more confident. Clock stepping. Stand with your feet slightly apart and knees softly bent. Step with your right leg in different directions. Step forward, step to the right, step across to the left, and then step backwards. Repeat 5 times with the right leg, then 5 times with the left. To make this exercise easier, stand with feet further apart, or take small steps. To make this exercise harder, stand with feet together, or take large steps, or include reaching in the same direction with the same arm. Figure 8 walking. Walk with feet apart along a figure of 8. Repeat 5 times. To make this exercise easier, take small steps, or reduce your speed. To make this exercise harder, increase your speed, or walk with feet in front of each other as close as comfortable. 1 leg standing. Stand on your right leg and lift the left leg up off the floor. Hold for up to 5 seconds. Repeat 5 times, then swap legs. To make this exercise easier, tap with the left leg on and off the floor. To make this exercise harder, turn your head slowly to look over your right shoulder, then over your left shoulder. Or throw and catch a folded sock between your right and left hand. Remember to hold on to support at the beginning of each exercise, then gradually reduce support to fingertip support, then to no support as you grow more confident.